baby wearers, I'm Lisa and I'm going to demonstrate how I do a double hammock. Today I want to give a couple tips for plus size mamas and mamas who maybe have quote unquote T-Rex arms, different tricks you can try to get that horizontal pass, that second, the chest pass up high on baby's back. So I use a size 7, it's my base size. For reference, I'm about a size 26, 3X. I don't really know exactly what size I am since I live in yoga pants. So, but that just gives you a good point of reference for maybe what size wrap you would need. Hi. So in a traditional double hammock, you're going to start with your middle marker, place it in the middle of your chest. Follow your wrap around to the middle of your back. And that part is going to become your new marker where you put your baby. So let me grab my baby. Hi, buddy. And this is 12-month-old Rylan. Can you say hi? Say hi. You see yourself? And yeah, hi, you waving? I get him on my back. I prefer the Santa toss. I usually go ahead and kind of spread this out over my shoulder so it doesn't get tangled up underneath of him. And then I put my hand on his bum and his shoulders, under his arms, get him on this shoulder, and I get him under the arms and lift over my head. Of course, however method you want to use is fine. First thing I do in any back carry is gather my wrap over my shoulders. You notice I'm holding on to him while I do this because right now he's not secure. So I don't want him flipping off my back until I get that top rail secure. I can't, I need to have a good hold on him. Okay, so now we're good and secure. This is pinning him to my body. So he's not going anywhere. So first I'm going to make my seat. Let me grab him. Here. You want that? As you can see, he's super duper high right now, and my T-Rex arms do not reach a seat that high. So I have another video I've made. You can look on the my YouTube page, but how I get a seat. But what I do is I'm going to maintain tension a little bit further down the wrap, and that gives me just enough room in my wrap to slide him down my back a little bit to a place where I can reach better. And he's still pretty high. So now I'm going to get the seat. Okay, so I've got his seat now, and I want to make sure I'm still maintaining tension on the, the tails of the wrap so he doesn't flip backwards. So this one, I have the short side coming over my right shoulder because I'm right-handed, so I like to work on my chest pass with my right hand. If you're left-handed, you might like the short side on the other shoulder, and the way you do that is instead of measuring around this way, when you first start the carry, you're going to just measure around this way, and then that short side will end up on your other shoulder. So double hammock starts with a rebozo pass. I prefer to get my seat with both tails over both shoulders, and then just slip that under my arm. But it doesn't matter, however you want to do it. I just feel like I get a better seat that way. So you're going to thread this through your other strap, and you want it pulled tight from the beginning. So it's, I really don't have much slack here. And then this is where a lot of people get hung up on double hammocks. So I'm going to show you a couple different techniques you can use. So you're going to pass the top rail to your other hand, And then you kind of want to pull it out in your wrap here. Now, at this point, you can flip it, pull it up like a jump rope. So you would just go like that and then tighten from there. Or another technique is pretend like you were drying your back with a towel. And that's kind of how I prefer to do it. Just kind of shimmy it up there. Okay, and then we're going to pull that slack out. And here's another area where a lot of people kind of get hung up, is pulling the slack out of a double hammock. So let me just show you how I do that. Notice I kind of freed his leg. Their legs on this side have a tendency to get caught up under the wrap. On this side, decide to bring in the chest pass around. First, I'm going to tuck some of the wrap up under to kind of reinforce that seat. And then I'm going to do a series of small L pulls. I'm going to do strand by strand L pulls. So I'm going to start at the top of my wrap, and I'm on both sides. I'm going to pull out to the side and up with this side. So straight out. Yeah, okay. Gather a little bit more. And as you're doing this, you should feel it tightening, you know, throughout the wrap. I'm going to do the bottom. Okay, one more. Now, if you get to this point and you've done your L pull and you still have slack, now you can feed that out by hand. So I'm pretty good up here. Like it is really nice and tight there. But I have a little bit of slack here on the bottom. You can see that. So I just pull that out, kind of feed that around, and I find my bottom rail here, and I just pull that slack out. So at this point, you're going to slip this side over your shoulder, and I like my carries up really high, so I'm going to work on getting him a little bit higher. And how I do that is I just hold these up and I bounce. And I'll show you. See, he's kind of sunk low right now, so I'm going to bounce him just a little bit higher. I like it. He likes to be able to look over my shoulder, and it's more comfortable for me. So now you're just going to make your rec straps, and you're going to go over each of his legs and back, around under to the front, and then you're going to tie off. I just do a single knot, and this wrap is pretty grippy, so it holds well in a single knot. You can do a double knot. So you can see my chest pass is really nice and tight. There's really not a whole lot of, there's not a lot of puckering or wrinkling up through the middle. And he's got a nice deep seat. Until you can get them to sink deeper, you just pull up on their feet. And he's nice and secure. This is one of our go-to favorite carries, back carries, because it's very, very comfortable. It really loads the weight really nicely across your chest, so all the pressure isn't going to be on your shoulders. So that's a double hammock. And say bye-bye.